It was all a dream. Notorious B.I.G. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. Now, I know this didn't start off with Notorious B.I.G. This started off with a slightly different intro than normal. But let me explain this to you real quick. So, this intro has my man, the alien from Fortnite, in it. This was probably one of the first Funkos that I started collecting, but I started collecting Funkos for a different reason than to just collect them. I started collecting them to take pictures with them. So I would go out and find Funkos that I thought had a very unique look to them and that I could put in a picture in a way that was pretty awesome. So if you'll go to my Instagram, I actually have this guy on there. He's on my driveway. It looks like he's on the moon somewhere. I did it all at dark time. It was really awesome. I mean, to be totally honest with you. But I haven't done that in a while, and I'm thinking maybe that now that I'm cooped up at the house, I probably should. So this video started off with that introduction that is 58 seconds long. Now, there is a channel out there called Riot Films. Or is it Film Riot? No, it's Film Riot, right? Film Riot, right? Yeah, I said it right. Anyways, it'll be in the description. So go to description, check out this channel. They have a contest going on right now. It's something you can film in under 60 seconds at your house to tell a short story or a comedy or an action or something. Just at your house for under 60 seconds. It's a little contest they got going on. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be posting that right behind this video. It's not going to have any hashtags. It's not going to have anything like crazy going on. So if you don't want to watch it again, don't pay it any attention. If you want to watch it by itself, go check that out. It'll be right behind this one. Other than that, let's get the Notorious B.I.G. open. So so as far as I know, there's only 3 of him, and they only show 3 on the box. I don't know if there's a variance or not, and if you know if there's a variance, you can throw a comment down below and let us all know, because I just don't know. This is not one of them that I've done a whole lot of research on. I've started picking up the rappers and the musicians here recently just based on the ones that I used to listen to. Like, I have his album on pre-order, which I think is going to be an awesome addition to my collection, because if you don't have his album on your pre-order yet, maybe you should go check that out. Funko actually made an album, so it's going to be this album inside of a cover that's already has spots to pre-hanging on the wall. I had to have it because it's going to be a really awesome addition to my collection. So going with that means I'm going to collect the biggies also, right? Let's check out this box. So these boxes all have this very similar design going on when it comes to the entertainers. They all have this kind of black and white picturesque like style going on. Most of them actually have the image of the performer back here as well. They must not have got a license, or they just didn't have one that they liked to put back here. So he is number 152 out of the collection. And like I was telling y'all, the box on this guy is really interesting, and they only show 3 of him on the back. Now, I still don't know if that's the case. I mean, there could very well be a lot more than just 3 of him. And I think that they're showing these 3, but maybe these 3 are... some reason I can't seem to get that open. So maybe these 3 are the earlier editions, because I know that there was some Tupacs that were released like years ago, and they just re-released like some of them. So, and I say re-released, I mean they're probably the same sculpt or very close to the same sculpt. So I say a re-release, it may not have been a re-release, but that's the way I look at a lot of those, when they have one of them that did really well, and then all of a sudden they put a hat on it and shoot him back out there, and then all of a sudden it's a totally different Funko. It's really not. It's the same Funko that they put a hat on. That's how I look at it, and I'm not even trying to be negative when I look at it that way. That's just the way I see it. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Hey, so he is really awesome. He has the rings on his finger, this cross necklace hanging off his neck, the buttons coming down his coat and on his sleeves. You can actually like see coming up off of him. The paint job on him, believe it or not, is actually really, really well. They have this flat black and this gloss black going together in this kind of like tan khaki almost shoe. So I would imagine that those would have been lugs or something. I was kind of hoping that they would have showed on the bottom exactly what they were, because I was really kind of hoping that they were going to be some lugs. I guess they're not going to be lugs. The fedora on him is awesome, and unlike most hats that Funko make, I don't see some huge imperfection in the hat. This is a pop that if you're into Notorious B.I.G. and you're into the rap scene, and probably even if you're not, you remember him and Tupac and their beef and their rap battles and whatever it is they had going on. I mean, you probably remember that, right? So this is an awesome one to add to your collection, sheer for the nostalgia of it, I believe. And in a lot of cases, that's why I collect things. I collect them to bring me back to my childhood, or to bring me back to those times when life was a lot less stressful than it is at this moment, right? I mean, so a lot of my collections have to deal with taking me to a different place in my life, right? I have lots of good content coming up. Tomorrow we're going to have some mail calls, and there's just going to be lots of good stuff coming up past today. So make sure you're keeping in touch with this. I mean, I have mail calls. I have just great, look, I have an Amazon package that I'm going to be ranting about here soon, because Amazon always looks like they want to kick my packages down the road before they bring them to me. Just tons and tons of good content coming up. So make sure you check that out in the next couple of days. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. Have a good one, guys.